Welcome everyone to Top's Daily Grind. We've graduated to a whole new level. Should we just stay here awkwardly?
That's the worst idea.
Everybody said bring an expert, and we brought an expert.
You guys got a new intro?
No, we're not doing the podcast no more.
Yeah, you all started out really strong,
To
and then
went
it
to the
derailed really
west
quick.
side.
It's-
This is going to be the last time you hear this. No, yeah. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. What the heck? How come everything's moved? Did you move stuff, John?
Maybe in the transport.
It's a really good intro.
Yeah. Hey, welcome everybody to another episode of Top's Daily Grind. This is episode number 147. We are back from Vegas. We had a great time. It was an awesome experience. And our podcast equipment got moved, so now we get to deal with that.
So that's John's fault?
Probably. Is this mine? Did I just bring this up?
No.
Or has it been here for like days?
I'm sure it's fine. It's water.
Yeah, yours.
It's not like it's
Water
sitting,
doesn't go bad?
It's not like it's sitting outside in the sun.
I heard water does go bad, but is that just stored water? You're the one that was saying?
Yeah, so
lot
if you
of
store
stored
water like preppers that store water for like years at a time, it can go stale. It can get
Jesus
stuff
got
in
mad
it.
and left.
And so there's some kind of like preservative tablet or something you can buy that just helps keep it from getting bad. Basically,
You think like that's the same thing with water bottles? Like if you're storing cases and cases in your basement?
So I don't know, probably. Yeah. But I know that if you leave cases of like water bottles like that, if you leave them stored in a vehicle and it's hot and cold and there's sun on it and stuff like that, some of the nasty stuff from the plastic can supposedly leach into the water.
Oh, damn.
And it's not like one bottle is going to make you sick, but a lot of bottles over time would make you sick.
I did leave a case.
Didn't they say it create cancer and shit like that?
Yeah, I think so. Stuff like that.
Damn, so we're just guessing that the water bottles haven't sat in a storage place for years and sat hot and cold.
I guess so, yeah. I guess we're just hoping that's not the case.
Oh,
Shit, John,
yeah.
you're gonna fucking get cancer from Fuji water.
I don't drink for I buy a Winco water because it's cheap. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing.
Yeah, that's the stuff that sits the longest.
Shut the fuck up. Well, I'll let you guys know if so what's up?
You let us know of what?
Well, I was going to say, I'll let you guys know if I get cancer because you're a lot older than me. So, like, it doesn't really matter.
Jesus, can you turn down the volume in my headset a little bit?
It is a
Which
little
one's yours?
Oh, yours is loud. Yours is really
It's super loud.
Is it good now? Hasn't changed?
No.
You wired them all fucked up.
Of course
Did
you
I?
did.
Because he's number 2. Oh, that's why mine was so low. Is that yours?
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, man.
No
thank
wonder
you.
everything sounded weird.
Wow.
Mine's
That was
loud.
really
Good
loud.
job, John.
Hit out 1,
I
2,
feel-
3, 4.
Well, I
Not
did 1, 2,
1, 3,
4.
2.
I just didn't know if Craig,
John.
Craig was
It's-
second
it's
okay.
on this one.
It's John.
We've only done this for 3 years. We've only done 147 of them.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
plus
get-
some special
we'll get
editions and
Yeah.
like lives.
To be
and
fair to
stuff.
him, he
Can you
wasn't here
turn-
for all of
Can you
them.
turn mine down just a little bit?
I don't know which one yours is.
4.
Yeah, that's good.
No.
It
I might
is.
turn his up
It could be.
accidentally.
Who
I don't
knows?
want to mess up his
Yeah,
ears.
that's a
No,
good
I know
point.
it's
Ahorita
his is
aguantas.
1.
Yeah, you don't want him to get tinnitus.
Fair enough.
Up or down?
Down. I told you last time that yours was stupid
Before we
loud.
get too far into this,
Are you good?
Yeah, this mine's good.
I got some snacks that I
Can-
want
can
you
we
to,
guess
that
what
I
they
want you
are?
to try. To the West Side show. If I can get this fucking bag to open.
Oh.
All right, so
I don't know what these are
Good
now.
job.
this is an
It's value.
alternative to Cheetos,
Nice.
and I want you to give them a shot here, John.
That's what you had to do.
Yeah,
Why can't
John,
we?
try a few of them.
Why can't we see?
This is a alternative to
Because you don't want you to
Cheetos,
see the name.
and
of
it's
the
supposedly
Yeah, we don't. We don't want the
supposedly
name on
super healthy. And I
He
figured
has
as
it-
soon
he
as you
has it
see,
covered.
I figured as soon as you see that it's
I
healthy,
can't
you're
even
not
see
going to
it.
want to try it.
Can I wait for someone else to get one too?
there. I'll
to
get
try
one.
at the same
Jeez,
time?
John. You don't trust Craig?
Jesus,
Jeez.
give him a shot there.
No, I just don't want to be the only one.
Leo, you want to try some?
So let me look at the bag yet.
What do you think?
I know what they are.
Are they
Wait,
are
question.
they a good replacement for Cheetos?
Question.
Not really.
Are these from this country or a different country?
They're from this country.
I don't know.
Because these taste like the Mexican ones.
I know what they are.
They taste like the Mexican ones. You tasted
What
a
are
lot
they,
of
Jesus?
Mexican ones.
A little
What are
bit.
they?
Mexican ones taste like fake cheese though. Like,
You guys are gonna think I tried them before, but I've seen them around.
I mean, if this was the only bag of chips in my house and I was really craving chips and I would probably eat it.
What if you put that fucking Cheeto powder bullshit on it?
You know what these remind me of? Have you ever tried when your kids were little? Did you ever buy them those
Here,
like
let me rewind
Cheetos
that.
for them?
I'm gonna rewind that because I'm not gonna say Cheeto shit on them.
You know how they have those little puffs? I think they're just called cheesy.
Oh yeah, they're just like
cheese
oh,
puffs.
it's like
yeah,
an
the
off-brand cheese puff. Thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's for kids. It's got this weird taste.
Oh yeah, they have a weird aftertaste.
Yeah,
to them,
that's kind of what this has.
So
It's
you
not.
know-
It's
you
not
know-
Cheeto taste.
Do you know what it is or no?
I do know what it is.
What is it?
So this is a.
It's a bag of
This is
Pitos.
a. These are pitos.
Some Pitos.
John.
yeah, it's not chingón.
John's over there talking about how he likes the Mexican ones.
How about
and-
John?
It's
go
a
fuck.
pea-based. It's a pea-based, bold-flavored vegan snack.
But they also have.
I've seen these on TikTok.
These are horrible.
They use corn. We use peas. They use junk. We use good stuff. They use dairy. We use plants.
They use Pitos.
Anyway,
my
somebody
Pitos.
somewhere decided that
Yeah.
calling these pitos
Was a good
would
idea.
be a good idea.
See if this guy that invented this shit Mexican. Because that
He's
motherfucker
Hispanic.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, he's Hispanic.
Yeah, you looked it up, right?
Yeah, I looked it up. So put the hammer on them.
Pitos.
No, them Bali le encantan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and they've been out for years.
I guess I don't
So
know.
if you guys do the research on pedos, you guys will understand why he named it.
Where'd you
Pedos.
find these?
We only heard about them recently.
Sam's Club.
Oh, really? They're selling.
Yeah. Oh man.
Ya se me
Where'd you find
acabaron.
these?
¿Quieres más Pitos?
Ay,
You want some more pitos?
Por
There?
favor. Thank you.
They're
Le
Were you,
gustó?
were you eating those? In
This is gonna sound
No,
fucked
I've
up.
never actually tried them. I don't like vegan
This,
snacks.
this is
They're
gonna sound
stupid.
messed up. Did you try them?
No.
Try them.
I don't
Did you
want
try?
to.
Nah,
Dude, we
traga
tried 'em.
pito.
Yeah,
A
tú
este güey le gusta
échale.
el natural, esos de
Just
vegetable.
try the
Do you
damn
want some more?
Just try the damn thing.
I just don't like vegan.
Do you
Have
know-
you, have you seen the vegetable one? The vegetable ones that
Yeah.
they do?
Yeah, those are
The
good.
veggie
Those are
straws?
veggie straws.
Veggie straw, yeah.
The ranch ones
Those
are
are good.
Anna loves the spicy one.
Yeah, those are good. This one has a taste. Vas a andar mamón because they're Pitos, but they have a taste of powdered milk. Leche en polvo. But no, like
That's
Pitos
gross.
A
That's
sabor
gross.
de leche en polvo.
yeah,
He's probably 92.
yeah. No. John liked them, so here you go.
John, you can
No,
have the whole
they're,
bag.
they're not bad.
You can have that whole bag of pitos
Thank you.
Pitos.
and the snacks too.
Like,
We should do a challenge, and whoever loses has to go around the shop giving pitos out.
oh shit.
I'd go give around pitos around just for fun.
Okay, done. We don't have to do a challenge.
Done. You
Go
lost.
give some to Cox.
Start where my dad is and see.
Oh no. I
We
won't.
need to film it
I
though.
won't go that
Pito
way.
wanna see
sauce
what
on
my-
your.
I wanna see
These
what
are
my
yours.
dad does.
These are yours. We don't want them back. They're horrible.
No.
No, it's not fun anymore.
See, I don't even like
You're my
Cheetos to begin
sister.
with.
and shit.
You don't like what?
Cheetos.
You don't like Cheetos?
Pass.
I like Cheetos.
You don't like Cheetos?
Cheetos are
I
good.
do.
The only Cheetos that I like is the jalapeno cheddar ones, but
Pitos.
Dude, what the fuck?
the regular Cheetos are gross. The flaming hot, like the red ones,
Those
I
are
don't like
awesome.
those.
The flaming hot ones are
The
good.
hot-
I
Jalapeno ones
like
are
just the
nasty.
original Cheetos.
The
don't
original
like 'em.
Cheetos are good.
I like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But they do like quickly you get tired of the taste. For me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
even
it's like Doritos. After you eat a few of them, I kind of like feel like I want to puke.
oh no, I
But
could eat a whole
I-
fucking bag of Doritos.
But I love Doritos when you start off.
Yeah, no, I could
And
eat a whole bag of Doritos, by myself.
I like Doritos with sour cream. Otherwise, I don't like them.
Really? Did you ever try? There was this
Doritos
like
with cottage cheese is pretty good too.
I've never had.
there was this like Buffalo Ranch. Did you ever try that with Ruffles?
You know, actually, at a show that we did in was it Salt Lake City, or
I don't know what you're
or
talking
Phoenix? It's one of those. They had a powder that you mix into a sour cream.
Mm-hmm.
You mix it into a thing of sour cream, and it made it sort of like a Buffalo Ranch dip.
Yeah,
But it was just that powder you put in there, and sour cream. Remember that?
because
I
It was
don't.
Something Texan.
I don't
it was
remember that.
Yellow and black can.
I don't think I've seen.
And you get just a scoop of that, mix it up, and it tastes like ranch, like Buffalo Ranch, like that.
Yeah, because I haven't seen any here. Maybe I haven't looked hard enough, but the time I tried it was in San Diego, and it was fucking good.
Yeah, that place at that show was selling just a bunch of powders that you could mix into sour cream and it would taste.
It's okay.
Good.
It's good.
So John, are you gonna
listening.
switch? Are you gonna switch from Cheetos
Taste.
to Pitos?
No.
No, they're
No.
Did you ever try the Impossible Whopper?
No, I never even did. I just can't bring myself to do that.
It
was that?
has that same aftertaste.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not.
What was that?
was gross.
Impossible?
That's that
Impossible
fake
Whopper?
meat.
The fake meat.
The fake meat
Burger
Whopper.
The fake meat Whopper.
At Burger King?
They still sell it,
Oh,
no?
really?
I really wanted to like it because then I could eat them without.
Was this before? Was this before
blood pressure and stuff like
Was
that?
this
But
before like they're coming up with with like this fake meat shit that they're coming up with now?
Beyond Meat and
So this is one of the first
These are one
companies
of
to
the
start
first
selling it, right? They were one of the first like fast food chains to use it. I think Impossible and
Beyond Meat. Is the
Beyond
other
Meat
one.
are two different companies. I
So
think they're,
that,
I
so
think
that
they're
meat
competitors.
thing has been going on for a while then? Because I just barely started hearing about it.
That one it got big during COVID.
Yeah,
I mean during the C word days because
too late.
Fuck.
You already
Nah,
said
it's
it.
so-
Whatever.
it's so late.
Just
We've already
relax.
said it enough.
Yeah.
that's why we
fine.
don't fucking get pushed at all. It's fucking
But yeah,
bullshit.
I think that I think you're right. I think during the C word, it is when it kind of got more.
Because that's when I started hearing
Talked
about
about
it, about
and-
this fake meat bullshit that they're coming out in labs and shit.
See, if it was good, I wouldn't mind. Like if it was health, like a good healthy alternative, so that my fucking liver doesn't get fucked up and my blood pressure goes down, I would eat it. But it's not good.
Yeah, I just
Like,
can't
it's
bring
not-
myself to try it. The other thing that they're working on is lab grown meat.
So
have you seen any of that
So
stuff?
that crane you had,
Yeah.
that piece of crane, that tasted similar to that Impossible Burger.
Oh really?
Oh, you had some of that, Crane?
Yeah, you didn't come out there to lunch. I.
No, I was busy working and calling, calling companies that you say don't answer you.
You know what? That company didn't answer me.
Oh shit!
I called them and they answered me.
No, they didn't.
Oh, shit.
Step
They
out
called
for
you
a
back.
Yeah, no.
I'm sort of buttered that you got a piece of crane and I
Yeah,
didn't even fucking
it wasn't.
smell
It was.
What does it,
was.
taste? What does it taste like?
Remind me after
Chicken?
the show. Remind me after the show.
It tastes like Impossible Meat, and it tastes like Impossible Burger.
So it's not, is it like,
It has like
all
a
bullshit aside?
liver taste.
So that bird, they call it the ribeye in the sky. Is it really the ribeye in the sky?
No, not to
Greg,
me.
you.
no.
To me,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
It
I
tastes.
cooked that piece that you had. I cooked it like a tri-tip.
It looks like it, but it tastes similar to liver. To me, it had a liver, like a little bit of a livery taste.
You don't like
And liver's all right.
I wonder
I
if it was
just
the
fucking got the
seasoning that I
chills.
used.
But I like liver
I don't
with
know.
cebolla and limon. I don't know if you ever had like that. That's the only way I've
Go on and say, well,
I
yeah,
could
that's
eat
the only
that
way I
though.
would eat
It's not bad.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
But the Impossible Burger has a similar taste to that. In my from what I remember.
Do you think you're
Like
tasting,
if I
Did you
if
eat
I
multiple?
if I compare, no, just one,
Just one.
just one.
and you remember all that because of one?
And then you were like, never again.
Yeah, there's memories.
You think
that-
it was probably
smells? There's smells. You
Yeah.
smell
You-
once.
You think there was probably the sauce that sort of fucked with it?
The one that on
No,
way-
you're-
the way I
the
seasoned
Impossible Burger.
Oh, on the
Impossible Burger. No, because you know what it is. If they had said here, eat this hamburger, what do you think? Hey, it's not bad, but you know what a Whopper tastes like,
Yeah.
and it doesn't taste anything like that.
Fuck, I haven't been to fucking Burger King in years.
Yeah.
So if
So
I ate that now, that would be like,
when you have a Whopper, and you know what a Whopper tastes like, that's not a Whopper. Like it doesn't taste like a Whopper, because a Whopper is just it's
You know what I don't like?
To me,
That
it's like one of my
the
favorites.
chicken doesn't taste like chicken there.
chicken sucks at
Oh,
Burger King.
God.
Yeah, chicken's horrible at Burger King.
Like
Don't
if
go for-
they told
don't
me
go to
that
Burger
was
King for their
impossible,
chicken.
impossible chicken, I would believe it because that does not taste like chicken. Tastes like I don't know.
What?
every time that I ate a chicken sandwich there, I would get sick.
No, Burger King's chicken sandwiches suck.
Yeah,
They're terrible.
I got fucking food poisoning and
Their Whoppers good though.
I like the
been there in
fries.
years.
But if like you go a certain time, like I don't know if they use like the old buns and old patties because it tastes like it's either really good or fucking terrible. There's
They do a good job of both.
I've never had an in between where it's like it's passable. It's always been fuck that's delicious or fuck that's gross.
Maybe that fucking Impossible Whopper
I don't know.
was.
Do you remember the Halloween one?
Was that the one that made people shit green?
Yeah, that was legit. Like,
And it was like black.
I was taking a shit. I was
The
like,
bun
oh,
was, the
fuck.
bun was black.
The bun was black. The shit was green. And then I was like, what the fuck is it? And so I Googled it,
was
and
part
people
of the-
were Googling it
It
too.
was part of the experience.
Huh?
It was part of the
Yeah, it's
Halloween
part of the,
experience.
yeah.
But they
exactly.
didn't. But they didn't say. So like, if you didn't know, that'd freak you out.
That's the Halloween joke.
I would have pushed it and said,
Yeah,
"Ta-da."
it never came
It's a
back, though.
surprise.
It was definitely a joke. Like somebody had to have been like, "Look, people are gonna shit green, and then it's gonna be funny because it's Halloween.
I don't know if they knew
It's
that,
like
though.
trick or treat."
Do you think they knew that?
I think the person that
You would
tried it
think
first-
that they tested it and that people would be like, "Hey, I shit green afterwards." You think that that would be part of
Maybe.
it, but I
they
don't
should
know.
have said it. Like,
Because I
hey.
would have thought que me empachó.
Yeah.
Porque when te
Yeah,
estás
no, no, no,
empachado, you shit green like that.
Yeah, it's
What is
It's
empacho? What-
like a sour stomach.
Like a,
Like
like a fucking,
Constipated,
No.
no,
No.
bloated.
No.
no.
It's just indigestion.
I can
Yeah,
basically.
look it
like your belly button, like around that area, fucking hurts really bad. And if they push on it, and
Yeah,
usually
bloated.
No,
It'd
no,
like,
no.
Be like
And
bloated with indigestion.
In order to get rid of that, my mom would take like olive oil and massage there to break that off. To break
Okay.
that
It's
apart.
just indigestion.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, it's like a
Indigestion.
stomach bug or whatever.
Gotcha.
And then once you start shitting black, you're getting better.
You're gonna be good.
I don't think I've ever shit black.
But see,
me
black.
neither.
So there's two colors that you should never shit.
White or black?
White is one of them, and red.
White? Fuck, I'm colorblind.
John's probably
job.
been shitting
Good
red
job
for
on
years
that.
and he doesn't even know.
Jesus fucking followed me straight through on that one.
A veces no te va mal con los pitos.
Porque eso está sin cagar blanco.
Sí
I'm
le
gonna take
gustó.
some picture. Jesus, what color is this?
Yeah, but you're not supposed to shit red because obviously there's blood in your stool.
Yeah,
Stool.
yeah. If you're shitting red, you got
the
blood.
other one, yeah. The other one, there's other stuff in your stool.
It's just brown.
White? Is that a thing? Like people actually shit white? I've never heard of that.
You're,
Was that part of the joke? Okay, I got you.
but
I got you. Oh, okay, I got you. Yep. Yeah, I didn't catch that at first. All right. John didn't seem surprised by that.
no, he's like, oh, I've done it before.
He's like,
I'm
I-
oh, shit, really? A lot of mucusy, huh? Mucus in your stools.
So anyway, I shot a crane.
Yeah.
Finally got one. Last year I got
Tell us
skunked.
your process. So we don't kill time.
Actually, like the more I hunt birds, the more I like bird hunting. I love shooting birds. I don't know what it is. Like turkeys, doves, crane, fucking chuckers, whatever.
I drove
shooting,
by Mark.
I like
by-
shooting birds.
I was about to say where.
A pheasant.
But I drove by that place where they want to take us duck hunting. Fucking stupid amount of ducks.
Yeah. I wonder how many people are going to be there on opening day.
Until you go duck hunting, then.
None.
Well, no, because the way they fly, like, even if you scare off the ducks that are there, you give it a 10, 15, 20 minutes, more will fly in.
It's like a terminal for the.
Yeah, so ducks, geese.
Are you gonna go do that shoot with us, John?
We'll talk about it.
That sounds like a no.
I don't know what day it is.
It's during the motherfucking week.
It's
Oh, I
on
don't know what day it is. Sure.
No, it's on a
Monday
Saturday.
through Thursday.
It's on a Saturday.
Okay, then he's not.
Opening day is Saturday. There's going to be a shitload of people out there probably.
You guys, do you have to draw for tags?
No.
Or you
Not
just
for
buy a
Ducks,
tag?
ducks, you have to get a migratory bird permit on your license. That's cheap in Idaho. Other states, I don't know. And
That's
then-
only for crane. You have to give
And
a
then you also have to get a
fishing game blowjob. You get that.
No, that's not at all how that works.
Didn't you get
And
one
then-
last year?
He did, yes. Thank you, John.
I did.
Thank you.
But this time only Craig
And then you also
I
so
wasn't good enough.
for
my
ducks-
mouth was so good.
for ducks and geese, you have to get the federal duck stamp, which is a
fucking
federal
use my
thing
teeth.
and would work for any state.
Get pissed off for stupid shit.
He got mad
Anyways,
because you
keep
bit
going.
him.
Craig showed up with his bag of pitos.
Hey, quitó las placas.
The guys at Fishing Game really liked it.
Man, no wonder people don't fucking listen to us.
Everybody's like, "Here we go again." They're fucking talking about dicks.
He's like,
Oh man.
I'm not talking about dicks. We're talking
Anyway,
about blowjobs.
but yeah, so ducks, you have to have the migratory bird permit for Idaho. Other states might be different, and then you have to have a federal duck stamp, which is a separate thing that you get, and that will cover you. Really, like if we went and hunted ducks or geese in any other state, that duck stamp works for the whole country.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's
didn't know that.
It's a federal thing. Yeah,
Did you? Fuck, I should have brought my. Well,
it's
if
a
I know what
physical.
we're gonna
It
talk
is
about
actually
this,
a stamp,
But it's on a stamp, like a
it
$20,
looks-
$25 stamp.
Oh, shit.
Con un pato. But you could literally put it on a box.
Yeah, it looks like a like a USPS stamp. It's weird.
This one's
Oh, it's my old.
That's Leo, of course.
Yeah, it's Leon.
But yeah, so ducks, geese, they require the federal duck stamp. And then you have some other birds that are migratory, like doves are migratory and crane are also migratory. But what you'll find a lot with ducks, geese, crane is that they fly the same corridor. So the path they take every year, north and south, is the same. What happens, especially with crane, they fly kind of slow. They flap their wings kind of slow because it's a big bird. Like a fully grown crane is like 4 feet tall, just standing there.
Yeah.
Sorry,
They're like,
sorry, I had to answer some paintball questions.
oh, of course, but they're deceptively large. And so what happened last year is like Scott was trying to help me track them down, and Leo only was able to go like a couple of times. But what we were trying to do is basically like stalk them. And that doesn't work too well unless you, like, if you have somebody to, like, flush them to where a couple of other guys are waiting, that might work. But if you're just trying to stock up on them, they're going to fly off. Like, you're just not going to get close enough. And they're so big that you feel like you're almost close enough, and you're not.
I'm gonna quiz you on this after.
is it a sandhill?
I am
Yeah,
paying
sandhill.
attention.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna quiz you.
whooping cranes in Idaho, I think you can shoot one in northern Idaho, but, like, it's hard to get a tag for that.
Whooping
kind of thing.
cranes are the ones that are in Asia, right? Indigenous to Asia, or no?
I'm not sure. I
what
don't know
are
the
they doing over here?
I don't know the difference between the whooping crane and the sandhill crane, really. Other than the sandhill crane, I know what it looks like. I know that if it looked like that but was a different color, then I would not shoot it. Kind of. That's about the extent of what I know.
How hard is it to shoot a crane then? Is it
So-
like one of those kills that you're like you'll remember for the rest of your life?
No,
or-
no. Depending on where, like in Alberta and Texas and some other states where the populations are big, you can shoot like 3 to 5 a day
Oh damn.
for multiple days. Here in Idaho, you can get 2 tags, and that's if you're lucky enough to get 2. You're probably not going to be lucky enough to get 2. So you're going to get 1 because the population's not necessarily huge in this area.
So just to give you an idea, the draw starts at 9, but 9:30, gone.
Yeah. Yeah. So what happens is you log in.
I logged in 5 minutes after Craig, and I didn't get one.
Yeah, so you log in, and then once they open it up, everybody that's logged into the website waiting gets like randomly recycled, and they give you a number. And last year Leo's number was really low. This year Leo's number was really high, and I got one. Last year I barely got one. Like somebody had it in their cart and then didn't buy it, and then I got it. And this year my number was low enough that I got one, probably one of the last ones even. Because it wasn't long after I got mine that they were just gone.
But it was for me, I think it was sort of something that was meant to be.
You wouldn't have been able to shoot it anyway.
Yeah, I went to the therapist, and he's like, don't even think of picking up a shotgun.
That'll fuck you up your
Yeah.
shoulder.
Yeah, and so tomorrow, so right now it's the dove season here, and I want to go dove hunting, and I talked to the, what do you call the guy that helps the therapist? He's
The
I don't
therapist
know,
assistant.
like a nurse or like
yeah,
a,
but it's like a PA, something. But anyways, and he's like, I don't think so, but ask the therapist when you see him because the therapist had left. So I'm gonna ask him tomorrow. Hopefully he gives me a clear.
He told him no last Friday, and he's asking again this week.
well, I mean,
Monday. He told me no Monday.
like
What would have happened if you had a tag and you couldn't go? Can you give it to somebody?
I would have lost
You
it.
can't give it to anybody?
No.
no, you can't reassign a tag.
Yeah, you
so
can't
every time you buy a tag, you'll get what's called
Bájale poquito esa luz.
you get an extra thing that goes with it that's called, why did I just go blank?
Don't report.
No,
An essay?
no. There's basically like there's a secondary piece of paper that goes with your tag. So, like, say for example that I shot the bird, but Leo was gonna take it home and eat the meat or like save the carcass or whatever, right? There's a, God damn it, why can't I remember what that's? It's such a simple thing, but basically, like, the tag would have to stay on the bird, and then he would have to have this. Oh, it's a proxy report.
Oh,
He'd
okay.
have to have this proxy report that says I gave him that bird, but I'm the one that shot it.
Oh, okay.
And so he can't, but but that's after it's shot. So he, like legally speaking, he wouldn't be able to go and have somebody else shoot the bird and then and then tag it himself. Like he's supposed to shoot it. So they're pretty strict about stuff like that in Idaho. Other states, I'm sure, are the same.
I wonder
But,
why that is. Like, a
sorry.
tag-
It's because there's only so many tags that they give out, and they expect some people to fail.
Oh,
So
They
like,
expect the majority of the people to
yeah. So like in the area where I was hunting, they do 42 tags for the whole area for all of Fremont County, which is a big county. 42 tags for the first half of the month and 42 tags for the second half of the month. So they're only 84 possible birds to be shot in the whole like northeastern part of the state.
oh shit.
And so
The one I was thinking, the crane I always picture is the red something, the red crowned crane.
that's a sandhill crane. They have like there's red on the top of their head. Is it a different bird that you're thinking of, or
So the red crowned is the one that's indigenous to China, Japan, and those areas. So
I know what you're talking about. The sandhill crane is similar, but not quite.
the sandhill is the one. So sandhill and whooping crane are North America.
Okay. I know what you're talking about. They're more. The feathers are whiter on the Asian one, right? Like
I think
really
they're
light
thinner.
color.
No,
Are they,
look
shorter?
thinner.
Are they shorter?
I think they're about the same.
I thought they were a little shorter.
Not sure.
But yeah, so basically so last year we tried to stock them, didn't work. This year, the first night, Scott and I were just trying to find what fields they were in, and so we were kind of stalking them still. And then the next morning, we went out bright and early, and we were like, fuck it. We're just going to sit in this field. There's a grain field right here that had just been cut, and there's a field nearby, right next to it that was just like grassy. And we were just like, fuck it. We're going to sit on this fence line and just wait. They're bound to fly over at some point because we had seen them fly over that same field and we had seen them in that field. And so we got probably pretty lucky because about 10, maybe 15 minutes after sitting there, two come kind of around this tree and they're flying low and they flew right over top of us. So we just laid down until they got close. And as soon as I saw them kind of turn off, that's a good sign that they saw me. And so I sat up and shot the one. And then Scott was shooting, he had a tag and he was shooting at the other one, but he was about 10 yards further out than I was. Makes it a little tricky because they were not super close. They were probably about 40 to 50 yards when I hit the one that I hit. And so
Craig's
Basically,
Craig's a good friend.
Yeah.
'Cause if it would have been me, I'd have been like, he fucking missed it.
no,
Instead of fucking explaining.
What are the
He
chances-
did clip the one. I think he clipped it.
What are
Well,
the
he clipped
chances?
a lot then. Let's tell him that.
What are the chances that it was he who actually shot your crane and you were the one that missed?
Oh no,
and,
I shot first.
and he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna let you have it.
No, I shot first. It was definitely the one I was shooting at because I told him.
They smell bad. Sorry.
I
thought
told
it
him
was
yours
no,
already.
they're
That's
yours.
your
John,
problem
you,
now.
But it's
John,
the
you already
fucking
claimed
Beatles.
it.
You
Don't
already
you,
claimed
don't you know
It
how
is
to
you.
fold it from TikTok?
Here, let me some.
I thought it was like, oh my,
There's some
it's like
ASMR for everybody.
coming from my fundillo, the smell.
Oh, no, Jesus, let me see it. Oh,
Now you won't even smell them.
no, you do the corners.
Send it back.
That's
roll
good.
And
backwards,
then roll it.
and then fold
Oh,
it.
That's good enough.
That's good.
So first the corner.
Sorry, it smelled bad. They smell bad.
So this is how you fold pito. Never mind. So it's like
Me
this,
chingue.
and then what?
Here, let me see it. Let me see
Okay,
if I
here,
can
you
fold
do it.
John Pito.
Oh, whiskey dick over there.
I don't give a fuck. He's folding it.
Oh, it's that way.
Yeah, I think
See, I always miss that.
something
That
like
step.
this.
Yeah, there you go.
Ahí están los pititos de John.
Vénselos.
Yeah, they smell bad.
Toma tu pito.
I was like, I couldn't find where the smell was coming from. I thought it was me.
It probably was you.
It was for you.
Pero ese Jesús se
If
queda
it
viendo
still
para allá
smells in a
nomás.
couple of minutes,
He's
it was
burping
you.
that.
No, it's this shit
Pito's
too.
smell.
It does smell bad. It
When
smells
you
like
burp,
fucking-
do you taste the pito coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that pito taste.
But yeah, there's no chance it was Scott that shot it because I shot first, and I shot twice, and I hit it both times, and it the first shot it kind of like fluttered a little bit, and then the second shot it just dropped like a brick.
That was probably
And-
Scott's shot.
And I told Scott, I was like, I got the one in the back, you got the one in the front.
So did he end up getting one?
He got one yesterday.
Oh. Did you go with him, or did you send him all on his own since you already got yours? and
No,
fucking-
I told him.
What's close? It's close.
First of all, yesterday was my daughter's birthday.
Oh, that's right,
Second
huh?
of all,
he went early.
He went as soon as he got off work. Yeah.
She's 5.
As soon as he got off work, it was like he gets off at 3:30, 4 o'clock usually, and so he just went. He said he didn't even change. He just went straight to that field and sat down.
Oh,
he wasn't even wearing camo. He was wearing a fucking gray T-shirt and shorts.
He looked like a crane.
Probably, yeah.
Agree with the
Probably. But yeah, he just did the same thing. He was sitting. He was like, I just sat down, and when I saw something coming up, I laid down, and then as soon as they got close enough, they start to turn. But they're so large that they turn like a big jet. They
Did you
don't
see the
turn.
picture?
They don't turn sharp.
Did you see the picture of Craig?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're.
massive.
It's a
That
big.
looked-
That's a big bird. Like
Editor, insert it here.
Gonna be right here.
I'll send it to you if you want.
Well, I guess so.
But yeah, they're it's a large bird, but they're really light. Actually.
Photoshop the shit out of that.
Like that crane that I shot weighed less than either one of the turkeys I shot.
Really?
Yeah.
So,
So they look
malnourished.
bigger.
They're huge.
They're
Oh,
long.
they're
They're
tall.
long, that's what
They're
it is.
tall and slender. Is what it is.
How long? How thick are their legs?
Oh, the actual like past
I'm not
the
seedling.
past the thigh and like the drumstick, the legs are like half an inch around maybe. Like they're thin. They're thin legs. What did you say?
He's over there looking at John.
Oh no, not even close. Like
John,
John's
the opposite. They're like mine.
They're thinner
Can I-
than John's pinky.
Okay, I'm gonna go off track a little bit. When you seen the forges go,
I'm never going to get back in place with you guys again.
me and Leo would look at each other and laugh. That's great.
you killed it out there, John.
Man.
Thanks.
You both did fucking
Yeah.
hell of a job.
But I'm not going with you guys again. At least at
Why?
the same time in the building.
Why?
We're
have to
gonna
stay
joke
outside.
about it whether you go or not.
We didn't even give you shit about it.
Not then, but I know you guys were thinking about it.
Every time there's an open flame,
was
of any
thinking
kind,
about
Think
honest-
about it right now.
Yeah, to be
being a
honest, we
fucking
didn't
forge.
even. To be honest, we didn't even play in there.
We didn't play at all.
Right? We didn't
Right,
even.
yeah.
I didn't even think of roasting you on a fucking forge.
you thought about it, you just didn't say it out
No,
loud.
no. There I didn't. There I was more focused on getting what we needed
Yeah.
and hoping everything turned out good. Now thinking about it, that's why I sort of broke Craig's hunting trip. And I'm like, Jesus, what did you think when he was walking next to that forge? You wanted to just spin him so he wouldn't burn?
Dude, the whole time I was just, those cartoons where like the cartoon that's hungry looks at the other cartoon but imagines him on a plate already.
On the plate.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
That's what you were doing.
Yeah,
Like Tom
you
and
imagine
Jerry.
him like a pig with the apple that had been like the whole
Oh,
pig
why
had
does it
been
have to be
like a
a pig?
luau pig.
No, I
Really?
that's fucked up, Craig. You're a fucking dick.
Because it looks like
you're a piece of
carnitas.
shit, dude.
Carnitas are
That's
pork,
fucked up, man.
motherfucker.
No, I was
would
thinking
never
like
say
a ham. You know, like a ham that,
Which is also
like,
pork.
No, like
Turkey
a ham
ham.
leg.
Yeah.
ham
be
comes from pork.
or turkey
or
ham.
you would have said turkey ham in that case.
Like a ham leg. You know,
Yeah,
that has the
pork.
bone in it still.
a fucking pig.
No, it's
No,
cool, Craig. That's
that's
two
fucked
Damn,
already.
fuck you
First,
guys.
first an illegal
you
alien.
guys.
Dude, there's
then
always a line
fucking
and you always
a
seem to
pig.
cross it.
Oh, whatever.
Man.
Whatever.
You're 2 and 2, man.
You didn't get hungry?
Of course not.
All you needed to
course
call me
not.
now is you illegal pig. That's just what you should have called me.
I didn't call you illegal, John.
Dude, we were
At no
imagining
point.
that red. That is it a Kahlua pig or what is it?
Oh,
the red one, those red ones from Hawaii.
Probably.
That-
Oh, the luau pig, the one
The
that you
luau.
I think the Lua.
Yeah, Kahlua is like a coffee.
Like one that
liqueur.
the skin you just.
What's
rub
the
your-
what's the one that you sell at like Mobetta's? And that's what it's called. I think
Maybe there's like a Kahlua flavor to it or something. I don't know.
maybe that's why.
Probably like Honolulu.
Are you thinking of the one that they cook that the skin's still all there and it's nice and crunchy and
see,
red?
They
Kahlua-
make a Kahlua syrup for
but it's spelled Kahlua with
okay.
with without the H.
without the H.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's red?
Oh, well, I
I
imagine.
mean, when
you're
it's
right.
cooked, probably.
No, you don't watch. There's one where it's what? Oh,
John's having a good time over there.
And I looked like you want to go to bed.
No.
He's not even drinking
Yes, I am. I was drinking my water.
and eating your pitos.
Not anymore. They fucking stink.
See, this is the one I imagine.
You will love Pitos. We guarantee it.
Like the skin's like really crunchy.
Let me see.
Like it's
Yeah. I would never think of that.
No,
of
porque
John.
no te vas a ofender.
Let me see.
I'll never think of that, of John. I just
No,
That's exactly
he,
what I was
no,
talking
he would only get offended if I said it. But if you say it, it's fine.
That's cool, Jesus. Jesus.
But yeah, he that's the pig that when you're saying that you
Yeah.
cut into the skin and it's all
All
crunchy.
crunchy. They make those for the work party on my
That's
mom's. How can you guarantee that the meat's all cooked on the inside?
You cook it slow and you cook it
You-
for a
you-
long
there's a
fucking
probe there
time.
testing.
You probably.
Yeah, they're probing the meat.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
And they cook it slow for a long ass time.
Larson Farms used to do I think a couple pigs like that.
Are those the kind that they cook overnight, Jesus? That kind?
No, I don't think so.
No, that's like a 6
Because the other one's
right?
the kind don't they bury it also?
I don't know.
It's
about
almost
pigs.
like barbacoa.
I don't know about those.
Dude, tell me that they've never put a hot pocket inside one of those furnaces to try to heat it up. They've had to.
They've had to.
They've
yeah.
had to put
Yeah,
some stuff
I
in there.
think so.
I doubt it.
Too hot. It
Yeah.
burn it like.
I think that's why, like, just to see what the fuck it does. I bet they've put shit in those furnaces just to see what it
you
does.
should have asked them that.
I know. Next time if I ever see him again, I'll ask him that. If you guys ever see him,
But I don't
sooner-
think you'll ever see him again.
Well, what are the chances of me running into him again?
We're gonna go back out there.
We go to shows regularly
Then
that they go
They'll
to.
be at the next show. They'll be at the next block.
I've never
They'll
seen
probably
him.
be at Blade West.
I've never seen him before.
Oh, John's not planning on going to. Be
Oh, that's right.
presidency.
Yeah,
I've
that's
never
right.
seen him before. But if you guys see him before I do, ask him, please. They have to.
They have to one.
Or put shit in those.
How has John never seen them?
I've never seen him.
They
He's
always
never-
go to our booth.
Yeah, but he's never like acknowledged.
Also,
what they
that
do.
Kahlua
Oh.
pig is underground.
It is? Oh, okay.
So
So it's like
pig
the luau.
is-
It's like the luau then.
I
right?
think so.
'Cause
So
they
it's,
do put the banana leaves and stuff.
they
like
slow cook a whole pig, usually done in underground oven called an imu. So the pig is seasoned with sea salt, wrapped in a banana leaves, and placed on hot stones.
that. Yep. Traditional for luau's, right?
Let me see.
How the fuck are we talking about this? We were talking about something
Que te
different.
miré tus cachetitos rojos.
Oh, fuck.
So a luau is
That's why
is
we're
a feast.
That's why we're feeding you
So-
those pitos, because we want to like grass finished.
Oh, you want
know.
to clean my system out?
So
Yeah.
so luau is the
Thanks.
entire event.
Oh,
we should have a
So
but
little.
that's the kind of food they
but the
serve there,
Kahlua
right?
Yeah.
pork
So,
is the Kahlua
yeah.
pig is the actual.
So the
pig
word
part.
luau actually refers to the entire event, not just the food. Kahlua pig is commonly served at luau's, but
Yeah, okay,
the
that's-
event itself is much more.
When
than
we went
just
to
a-
Hawaii, when we went to Hawaii from, that fucking condo that I rented, they had a luau every night that we were there down at the bottom, and during the day, say midday to earlier in the day, earlier in the morning, you could see where they were prepping it, like in the hole and everything, starting the fire and getting fire going and shit like that, and you can see where they put the pig, push it on it, stick it in there, and then pull it out when the event was going.
So they just like bury it in the sand.
I was
or-
over there like, because it was during the sea, and you needed to reserve that within.
Stop looking at me. Fuck, look that way.
I look up and it's like,
I didn't do any of that.
Jesus and me are both looking at John like, okay, we could try that.
It's because he's bleeding a little bit.
Am I really?
Yeah. ¿Te cortaste rasurando?
No,
that's right.
definitely not.
Probably scratched off a scab.
He's probably never shaved in his life.
Have you shaved before?
Fuck you. How do you know?
You haven't?
Oh, John
You never
used to
shaved
shave.
before? You never, even a little bit?
I don't
Why
even
did
know
you
the
say
reason.
fuck you then?
I don't know.
That is a good question.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't own the razor. I just get the trimmers and just.
Yeah, because your beard looks so good. So why?
Dude, it has
I
grown
just assumed
though.
you've never.
I know.
John, let's
Like,
shave
like
everything
shave.
off.
Like
Fuck no.
lengthwise, it's longer.
How much
but
would
it's
it
not
take?
bushy.
to shave
No,
everything?
last time we got to $800 and I said no.
I mean,
Okay,
he's
so I'm
20.
asking,
You're
just-
25 now, right?
I would not shave.
I'm just
at
asking.
all.
How much would it take for you to just shave everything off?
If I couldn't go to
How much
work
would you give
for
me
it.
if I wax everything?
Oh fuck!
En tus pitos van a estar todos
Like the
como
40-year-old
gerbil.
virgin.
Well,
Yes. Chest hair, arm hair, back hair, all of it.
never mind.
Belly button.
No, just
You can't say
No, it's
everything,
everything,
and then
yeah, you
and
said
only talking
everything.
about your forearms.
Dude, you look like a hairless iguana.
I think iguanas are hairless, aren't they?
No, there's
Do
some
lizards
that are.
grow hair?
I've never seen a hairy
Never.
iguana before.
Have you ever
Never.
seen the bearded dragon? Red bearded dragon?
Yeah, it's called a bearded dragon, but it's not actually a fucking beard, John.
It's a goatee.
God damn it.
The Van Dyke.
Oh my
Dragon.
God. I'm
So
looking
John,
this up.
no,
No,
No
I
number?
would not shave it.
I just want to know a number. I'm not asking. I'm not telling him to pay it, but
No, I wouldn't do it regardless.
no.
Whatever it costs to, I would probably just lock myself up for the how many weeks it would take me to grow it back.
So the rest of your life?
Fuck.
Damn.
I probably wouldn't though.
Dude, how do you know you wouldn't look good?
I don't. I'll probably like a 6 chin.
Well, don't do that. Just
Yeah.
Just walk like this.
look like you're a hard ass.
I don't know actually. I probably would shave it off. One
How
of these
much?
days. Mm,
So it appears that
I
lizards
don't
do
know.
not have hair.
they
No,
don't.
They don't.
because they're
Absolutely
fucking
not.
reptiles.
They have a thing called setae,
Okay.
which is what helps them grip surfaces, but it's not considered hair
yeah, they're
because
reptiles.
they don't grow follicles like.
Would you let us wax your arms?
No.
Then
Not anymore.
Why the fuck you offering?
Well, if the price is right, maybe.
Yeah, John, get to his price.
So yeah, they're covered
on,
in
big
scales.
I was gonna say he was gonna let us
Hey,
do it
Leo.
for free.
Yeah, see,
know,
hair is unique to mammals.
You hairless lizard, you.
As opposed to
You look like this.
It's called
part
a
right here.
bearded dragon. Fucking John. Oh my God.
That was a fucking good
Oh,
guess.
man.
Anyway.
No, it wasn't.
You would look like me.
Yeah.
price just went up.
Good job, John.
What? Okay, no more talking about pigs.
Anyway,
or
next year,
wolves.
you have to get a crane, dude. That was a.
Why don't
that
you
was
guys
a lot of fun?
Why don't you guys try to do the hog hunts in Texas?
Because we
just
usually
timing.
it's we
Timing
have
and
such limited
expensive
time
for us, I guess. Because we usually travel like in 5 and 6. That would be
Yeah.
a stupid amount of money.
I have an uncle in Texas that literally makes these like makeshift cages, and then they like put feet, and then they trap them.
They're
I don't
not
know.
makeshift cages.
That's not a makeshift cage.
It's
That's a regular
literally
cage.
just a
It's
cage.
a, it's a, yeah, it's a
I
wild
mean,
boar
I
cage.
doubt he goes to go buys a.
No,
actual
everybody
cage.
makes them.
Oh.
Like people make
Yeah.
them, and there's companies that make them as well. But mostly
cheaper to make
everybody
your own.
makes them.
Yeah, he keeps them. He like raises them. It's fucking weird.
He
I'll have
raises
to-
them.
like
You
he
don't shoot
doesn't.
'em?
No, he like keeps them.
He domesticates feral pigs.
I don't know, but I'll ask him. He's going to be here in October. He
I
comes
had,
here every year.
I had some buddies that shot some up in California, and he said they made them into carnitas. He's like,
They're not good.
no, stupid good.
Oh, the opposite.
Yeah, he's like, they're really good.
My understanding is the older they get, the worse they are.
Do they
Yeah, son birriondos, like
Yeah.
goat. Same thing with goats.
do they suffer from that that one parasite where it can fuck you up? Or no?
No, I think that's every pig.
Um,
Yeah, that fucking
what parasite are you talking about?
where you
there's
eat
a
pig
there's a
meat.
there's a worm.
Is it trichinosis or is that a
Not
different
sure.
thing?
No, it's that shit where like on
I'll look it
fucking social media where that little kid gives a pig a kiss and that's who spread that. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
What's on your social media?
no, I haven't heard of that. The swine flu. That's who spread. That's how the swine flu got
Yeah,
spread.
yeah, yeah.
It's because some kid kissed a pig.
Yeah.
That
True,
seems
it's well.
unlikely.
It was bleeding. What the fuck?
Don't talk back to me.
It's
next
called Tania solium,
time. Oh no, not what I was thinking.
commonly known as pork tapeworm.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
So when the larvae of the parasite skins into your system, they can travel to various parts of your body, including your brain, where they form cysts. So this
But that's
condition
every
is called
that's every pig that if it's sick.
cirrhosis. I'm not sure.
That's even just normal pigs. That's why they always say like never eat that shit rare or whatever because you can run a risk of getting that.
As long as it's cooked properly, that kills it, right?
Yeah, as long as you get it up to a certain temperature and hold it there for a bit, it kills that.
Let me see. So yeah, cooking it thoroughly. So always cook pork to internal temperatures of at least 145.
Correct. See?
Wash hands, utensils, avoid undercooked meat.
145 is just the equivalent of medium, though, right?
Not for pig.
For
Not
pig, I've chicken's the one I've always heard 165. No, like 160, 165.
Poultry. What do you call it?
Poultry. Yeah, poultry.
That's always higher than any meat.
Chicken and
Yeah,
turkey.
and
Yeah.
all that. Yep. And then
That's why that's why people don't like turkey, because a lot of times the breasts and the legs and the wings and stuff, they cook at different times because
Correct.
they're different densities and stuff, and so by
people
the time,
try to cook at the same time, which in Thanksgiving, yeah, but I don't know.
on this, just smoke them, just
Yeah.
cook them on the smoker.
I was
That's the
gonna
only
say
way
the
to
smoker
go.
fucking would be great.
Oh man, that's the only
You
way
don't
to
fuck
go.
anything up with the smoker.
Yeah. Is that all pigs though, Jesus, or just feral pigs? They have that.
I'm not
I
sure.
think it's all pigs.
Yeah, I thought it was all pigs.
You should talk about something.
That'd be funny though if your uncle is taking feral pigs and domesticating them.
I'm gonna ask him. I know last time my dad told me he just kept them. He got a few and he just kept them.
But he probably eats them, no? Because they say when you catch those, you catch by a bunch.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Especially in Texas. They're just all over the place in Texas.
And it's crazy because they, at first you could go out there and fucking kill them like nothing, and then people started getting fucking smart and charging people to come,
for it, yeah.
people from outside.
So
There's a place here, like maybe a 2.5 hours, Shoshone, that you can pay. It used to be. Right now, I haven't even looked at it, but it used to be $300 or $350, and you go to shoot one.
Just one?
Yeah,
Fuck. Okay.
but you go hunting for it.
I mean, I guess that's not too bad because a whole pig is like 200 something, but that's cut and wrapped and everything.
yeah.
No, that's old prices. I don't think that's now. That's
Probably
cheap.
not. No,
Well,
probably not.
pork's still pretty cheap.
The last time I bought a pig was.
But I'm saying if you go buy one to cut it and package it for you, $200.
No, you're
That's
right.
pretty low,
You're
yeah.
right. It's 400 something because when I did that, it was a half a pig. I split one with my parents.
Oh, you
And
forgot
it was
to
like two.
multiply
It was
by
like 220. Yeah.
So
Exactly. Yes. Yes, I did. I did.
Both,
I did.
So it says both domestic and feral pigs can harbor that parasite.
Yeah.
But the risks are different. So for domestic
really?
pigs, in developed countries with strict animal husbandry practices, the risk of domestic pigs carrying this parasite is generally low. However, in regions with poor sanitation and less regulation, even domestic pigs can be a source of infection. So here,
Does it matter if they're cooked properly or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you
I mean,
cook it, you're
well,
good.
I mean, like if it's cooked properly, does it kill that tapeworm? That's
Okay.
my question.
Okay, I'll
I guess.
ask. So, and then feral pigs, so wild or feral have a higher likelihood of being infected because they roam freely and may consume contaminated food or water.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's essentially be cautious regardless of the source of the pork. So always cook it thoroughly.
yeah.
So
charcoal. So you
Yeah, that's
risk-
one meat that anytime I cook it, even at home, like pork chops and shit, I'll cook the shit out of it.
yeah, like it's almost worth it for it to be kind of dry and overcooked. But on the smoker, man, seriously, that is the only way to go.
That is fucking nice. Now that John knows how to use it, now he's. Have you picked it up from
You
your
cook
parents
a lot of chicken on it?
I did make pork chops the other day on it, and
yet?
it's
Did you
pretty.
pick it up from your parents yet?
Yeah, we took it because they fucking had it for like 2 weeks.
Do you cook a lot of chicken on it?
Yes,
Like
I
whole,
probably- I
whole
pro-
chickens or
no, I
like
haven't
chicken
done whole
breasts
chicken
or what do
yet.
you do? What do you do?
chicken thighs and chicken
Okay.
breasts. I haven't done a full chicken, but I probably have the record of the most chicken cooked on a smoker.
I doubt that.
yeah, I doubt that too. So basically, it says that although cooking it should kill everything, you have to be careful because you might cook it perfectly, but cross contamination with like tools that you've used or utensils or whatever,
So if you're flipping it and then not cleaning the thing in between.
yeah, that could fuck you up.
Just burn everything. I made a pizza on my smoker the other day.
Yeah?
It was not
Was it
that
pretty good?
day.
Was it like a Papa Murphy's pizza or
No,
like just a?
I tried to make it from scratch, but
Oh, that's probably why it wasn't very good.
I bought.
I tried
yeah.
a pizza he made, and it was actually pretty
Oh
good.
yeah, that's what it was.
Well, thanks for the invite.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Now you know how he feels.
Yeah, I just
Do you
didn't
ever
have.
do the? Do you ever do the smash cock when you cook chicken?
Nope,
You've never heard of that?
No.
never.
It's when you. So the bird, right? It's got this shape to it, and I think what you do is you cut the backbone, or you cut the breastbone. I don't remember. You cut either the backbone or the breastbone, and then you
backbone.
smash it.
Yeah, you do
Oh,
that.
so
With,
it cooks flat.
you do that with turkeys.
Yeah, they do that with
Yeah,
turkeys.
you
a lot.
cut out the backbone, and then
just smash it down, and then the whole thing cooks a lot more evenly because it's a lot more. The thickness is about even.
I wanted to try that. I like chicken, but I really want to cook a full chicken. Fucking stop! Get out of here!
What?
I'm gonna sit over there.
Okay.
you just take a picture of his leg?
No.
Oh my god!
The only reason I'm not going over there is because my headsets don't reach all the way. Over.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But if
They're-
not,
all of the headsets have the
I'd
same
be sitting
length of
over
cord.
there.
you want to trade me?
No,
Yeah,
I'd rather
please,
sit over here.
please do.
No offense, Craig.
Yeah,
Oh, I've definitely not taken.
Oh,
I'd rather you didn't change places as well.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you guys something. And I totally spaced it. I was thinking it during today while I was working with Jesus.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that with
I
your
like
shotgun,
I like these awkward pauses. Before they used to bug me so much,
I bet
and now
now you enjoy
that
the
was like a
silence.
commercial.
it's fine. Nothing happens. See?
Damn.
Nice. Okay, so I think with your shotgun and a sissy pad, I think you'd be fine to shoot some doves.
Yeah, but I don't want to risk it. I don't want to go through this shit again.
No, of course, but that shotgun you have barely kicks at all.
No, it doesn't. You can still feel it.
You haven't even shot it.
Hence,
Yeah.
barely.
You don't know what
Yeah,
the fuck
dude.
you're talking about.
Not the new one. You got a new one?
The Beretta. The one that has a fucking built-in recoil damper
I know.
in the stock.
The one you shot was I think it was my Winchester.
Yeah, I shot that one too. That one's nice too. That was when I was having issues with Mossberg.
What are the chances of you holding it? Well, still you get the fucking kick, huh?
What?
Yeah,
Without
the thing
putting it
is-
on your shoulder.
No, that's the bad idea. That'll make it worse.
Yeah,
the tighter it is on your shoulder,
that'll pull my
the
hand.
less it,
the less
it hurts.
The less it hurts. Absolutely.
it's just physics, man.
Yeah, when you put it further away, it just has more room to move.
Because I was even
Watch.
thinking of fucking.
Can we do an
doing-
experiment
Fuck
real
out of
quick?
here. Don't know watching.
I'm going to do an experiment.
Do an
No,
experiment.
Just watch. Just watch. Okay, look. I'm going to punch you as hard as I can from here. But if I go even a little bit, like it hurts more just you know what I mean?
No, let
Does
me
that
try
make
it.
sense now, John?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Cool.
See? Because you're, yeah. I understand physics. That's why
Where'd my
I'm saying.
pitos go?
Aquí
Sus.
están.
They're all over here.
Fuck.
Stupid.
Oh man.
But no, yeah, I don't want to go through that shit again. So I'm gonna go by what he says to
Are you
me.
going to do the other one or no?
The
Other shoulder?
I'm gonna give it a year.
And then decide.
No, and then do it.
Oh, and then do it.
No.
So
for sure.
you're doing it for sure.
Just
Yeah,
do it
I
back to back. That way you just 2 years.
¿Tú me la vas a jalar?
You do your left.
Pero exactly, I'm gonna do both. So if I do it right now, con esta hija de su puta madre me duele. Y ahora imagínate no tener esta.
That's why Craig's second in charge.
If they had
That's
both
not at all why
if
I'm
they had
second in
both
charge.
been this if they had both been the same level of messed up, would you have still done the left one or the right one first? Or would you
I would have done my left first.
Really?
Really?
I probably would have done the harder one first because then it'd be
Not
less
get it
likely
over
for
with,
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, and that right now it's smart, but for me just because I need my right hand, so much for the shit I do,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done it.
But if you were as fucked up as you were with your left hand, you wouldn't have been able to do shit regardless.
No, I still could do it. I just had pain all the time. I could still lift, I could still do anything, but I was in a lot of pain.
So, yeah.
What's that one game where
Yeah,
you
it's-
take a shot every time something happens?
I don't know what it's called, man. People just do drinking games when
I have a drinking
for
spinner
games and shit like
in
that.
the office.
For like sporting events.
Yeah.
Take a shot every time John says regardless.
Yes.
Did I say regardless?
We would all be
Yeah, a
fucking
lot.
drunk.
Did I really say regardless? My
Dude,
bad.
I'm telling you, we should. Can we order that shocking thing? So every time Craig says we'll shock him. Every time he
I say
says regardless
not
or
motherfucker.
whatever.
Oh, you're fucked.
Anytime you say
yeah,
I
I'll
think
get
I'm the
shocked
one
a
that say
lot.
Whenever he says regardless, he gets shocked, and then whenever I look at John's leg, I'll
No.
get shocked. Fucking.
What's the word you say? You say your word.
Yeah. No, I'm sure.
We'll just pick one and everybody
I think you're just more critical about what people
I think
say and do because you
I
have to watch
listen
it
to it.
over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Like
Because
you probably have your
there's
things,
something I
but
do and I
don't
don't
really know
notice.
No, I have
Because my kids remind me all the time when they see a video of us like
Yeah.
tops, they're like, "Why do you always do?" I don't remember what it was.
Hey everyone. So there's this thing that says that our age group will always say when you start a video, it's always hey everybody.
Yeah,
And then there's
Yeah.
always a pause between because back in the day the cameras you'd have to hit record and wait for the thing or whatever. And now the younger kids, their videos start with the shot of them putting the phone and then they just start talking. So that's the young people shot, right?
Yeah, because sometimes I'll cut up your "Hey guys" or "Hey everybody" because you give a pause.
just
and
cut
it's
it out?
Yeah,
I'm
Same
fine
thing
with
with
that.
you, yeah.
I'm fine with that as long as
that's why I don't tell you guys don't say it because then it's even harder for you guys to start.
and then you just cut it
It's
out.
easier
Yeah,
to
I just cut
just
it
give
out.
a pause afterwards.
Yeah, because you guys give it like an automatic. Sometimes I can't, or sometimes I leave it in just to switch it up. But
But the younger generation, their thing is they start here, so it looks like as soon as they pick it up, they hit record.
It looks like they're
That's-
okay. That
that's
makes
the-
sense.
so fuck you. Like just something,
okay.
just keep going. Not
and I've tried doing that to see if
Yeah,
it's,
you don't
and
say
it's-
hey, you say so.
so hey
That's
everybody,
right. He says so,
That's what
not
we-
hey.
yeah. There's
I
something
say
I
hey
say that my
everybody.
kids.
Hey,
And
everybody.
he
So-
says
My
so.
my kids
I say
remind
hey
me.
also. Hey,
Yeah.
hey everyone.
hey everybody.
Hey everybody. Hey everyone.
Yeah, you're hey everybody, and then Leo's like so guys, and then that's
So
where
guys, John.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. Yep.
I cut. So I cut out so guys, and it just like John's fired. Ah fuck. Damn it, that's two today.
Hey, yeah.
I remember what I was gonna say.
Tell them
So,
about when I
So
told
Jesus-
you how to
Jesus
say a
put
word in
some-
Chinese.
Jesus put some shit on the cart, and I was gonna tell him to move it, but I'm like, I'm gonna tell him something funny, and I'm like, hey, how do you say move your shit in, or no, how do you say shit in Chinese? And he's like, what did you say?
I said John.
And I'm like, hey, move your chon. I'm like, fuck, my chingue.
He didn't realize that the word for shit was John.
I was too concentrated on my joke,
Yeah.
and he fucked me.
Again?
So
No, I would never do that.
again,
I'd eat his leg, but that's about it.
Fucking John.
oh my god.
What?
Oh man.
That'd be a privilege.
It's hard when,
So, guys-
when a show's going downhill. It's hard to get it to go back uphill.
It's not
no,
going
no,
downhill.
it
This is a
It
good
is.
show. I think we're
So,
having a good conversation.
Leo hasn't been on
Oh,
in,
like,
like, in
yeah,
a while.
that, seriously, I feel like new to this.
Yeah.
You guys should have introduced me. Like, hey,
Oh,
my
that's
guest
right.
today is.
Our guest today is
Leo.
our special guest today is Leo.
Leo. Yeah.
Been a while
Like,
since you've
fuck,
seen
I
him.
know. I've been so fucking stupid busy.
The last episode, and then it was probably like 5 or 6 before that.
Was it?
No, not that many.
I think so.
He wasn't here for the live. He
No,
wasn't here
'cause-
for
'cause
40.
It's been a while.
We had
been a
Chad and Dylan twice. So that's 4
It's been
episodes.
a while. Yeah, it's been a
Yeah,
while.
it's been a while. You missed a few.
A nice table. Wow.
No.
Anyways,
That's still not true.
so next week is the Overland show.
No,
This
the week
weekend.
after.
This weekend.
Yeah, because they're going to listen to us
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah, this
Oh,
weekend.
okay.
coming
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
God damn it,
Fucking
Craig.
next weekend. Holy shit.
This weekend.
This weekend coming up.
Well, yeah.
Unless they saw
For
it.
us
like,
in real time is next weekend, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
yeah. And then some people, it was like fucking a year ago.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? That's a good point.
Yeah.
Anyway,
someone-
I get some people.
It all depends.
I get some people that'll
Context.
send me a message. Like, I think answering to something we said on the podcast or something
that happens.
that I'm lost.
Yeah.
And I'm like not understanding you or whatever. Like, yeah, when you guys said this,
Oh, that was like 6 years ago.
oh,
2 years.
Yeah, like, what episode was that?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
in
like
December.
15.
I can see how that would be an issue.
I've thought about going back and listening to some of the old ones, and I was like, nah.
Go back and listen to the pronunciation off.
No, that's the last one I'll listen to.
No, dude, that was a good episode.
No, it was. That was
It was too. That was fun.
I'm going to go listen to that one.
At least for me. I had
Which one
fun.
did you? Which one have you had the most fun on?
That's a
most
good
fun
question.
on.
Because I've like what episode's like memorable to you where you're like, man, I had fun on this episode, or like this one I liked a lot.
To me, it was probably the first live we did.
I don't remember that. I don't remember the first live we did.
Dude, there's a lot of good ones, man. Mike in the Woods.
Oh, no,
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, one's
that
what I
one.
remember.
That one
Yeah, that
obviously is going to be like top 5. Ed was a lot of fun. John Norris was a lot of fun. Like just learning about his experience was fucking crazy.
I think I was too nervous on those first guest ones to have enjoyed them. Like I feel like now I would enjoy them a lot more.
Really? I don't know if I've ever been.
Not nervous. It's just I didn't want. So that awkward silence I was talking about right now, that doesn't bug
It
me
would have
anymore.
driven you nuts.
And back then I feel like, say you're telling something, I'm thinking of what to tell you as soon as you're done talking, instead of just enjoying whatever you're saying and reacting to that.
Yeah,
which I can do now.
agree.
Now I can just listen to whatever you're saying, and if I don't have anything to say at the end, and there's an awkward silence, it's fine.
It's fine.
Like it doesn't bug me anymore.
And I think
But before, I would be thinking of what I'm going to. As soon as he's done talking, I'm going to ask this, and it would ruin. It just ruined the whole flow of everything.
I think the like interrupting while we're talking. I think we've gotten a lot better at that.
Yeah.
For sure. We still do it a little bit here and there. I
Dude,
do
those
it the
first
most
ones where
part.
we're all just laughing over each other. And
Yeah,
just-
exactly.
that
And
was
then
bad.
going and yeah, but then again, it was good.
Yeah,
You know, it was
fun.
we were having a blast. Right now, just because we don't have fucking beer in the fridge, so we can't.
So we're just having like a half send, not a full send. Yeah.
Damn it.
A what?
Half send.
Fuck off with that
Yeah,
shit.
fuck off with that bullshit.
Yeah, I would say so. I would say like Mike in the Woods, Ed, John,
Thank you.
John Norris. Not you, obviously.
Let's go fish you. Yeah. No.
The one with Ben. The one with Ben,
When he
where
called
Leo
you
and Ben were
Mexican.
talking like all the old stuff. That one was really good.
The one with my brother, I still have to do that one
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
because
we
that's
need
gonna
do
bring
that.
up old stuff that when Javi was there. That the shit that he got in a fight with Mike about, and stuff like that.
That'd be cool.
Like that one we have to do, but I want to be down there and do it with him.
Episode 100.
Yeah, go
Right
back to
there,
that
you go.
episode 100. Yeah,
There you go.
seriously.
Some of the episodes we've done at shows have been a lot of fun.
I don't know. Yeah. I'm trying to think
don't
of
know. There is,
what I've enjoyed listening, like which one I've enjoyed, and I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't
Some
know.
of the
I'll take that back from the first one, the first live, because now that you say the Mike in the Woods ads and shit like that, they were sick. They were.
Some of the prediction shows have been pretty funny.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Bob Barker died.
Yeah.
I can't remember who picked Bob
I
Barker.
think that
but
was Jesus.
No. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think so.
I think all of us were
Jesus-
kind of like
it was
maybe
Jesus.
Bob, but then we didn't pick him.
I
for
think
some
it was
reason.
no, it was you or you
no.
or Craig.
I had Crocodile Dundee.
No.
Did he die yet?
No.
Yeah, you were
The
Craig.
guy from Smash Mouth died.
Yeah, I heard that. Died like a day or two ago, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, man, we've had some really good episodes. John's drawn a blank, obviously.
Me?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I don't think I like the ones with the guys. I think I like the ones just with us. Like, probably not a whole podcast, but snippets of, like, stupid
All
stuff.
right.
we
So
do.
if you're listening to this episode trying to decide if you want to be on the show, you can just tell John to fuck off.
Well,
No.
usually when we have a guest, he's not on.
That's a good point. Yeah. So don't worry about it. John won't be on anyway.
Yeah. You'll be fine.
I like just hanging out, There's, like, moments that you're like, that was funny as fuck. And then I think piece them together, like, all the funny moments. I think that's fun.
Yeah, I'm trying to, because I've listened to a few of them,
Because, like, there's different
and
favorite.
there's like little subtle jokes that go on that I enjoy a lot. It's those subtle ones that go missed, like nobody laughs, but I laugh because
You re-listen and you're like,
yeah,
that was a good one.
That was funny.
Yeah.
I enjoy that. Is that like what's the word? Where you enjoy your own stuff? Like, is that
Memorable?
no? Not,
Enjoyable.
What did he just say? Enjoyable?
he said memorable.
Yeah, he said that, but then he said after. I think he said
Enjoyable.
enjoyable.
Enjoyable. Like, enjoy.
So a person that won't say sorry, and what type of person are they? There's a word.
Like a narcissist?
Narcissist.
Or like a,
Is that narcissistic to enjoy your like own stupid jokes?
Do you think
I mean,
Your own cruel jokes. Cause
No, 'cause there's some-
you're burning somebody.
No,
That
not
is true.
always.
You don't say a joke to
you
say a joke.
are.
No, not always.
You have inside jokes for everything.
I know, but
Yeah, so yeah, it's probably pretty narcissistic, to be honest with you. Yeah, I would say that's probably true.
I guess.
I mean, it's fine. Everybody's got a little bit of that in them.
Not really.
Yeah, you do, John.
I don't even know what the fuck
You're
that
so
means.
proud of yourself every time you say something you think is funny and nobody else laughs.
So like Eric called me yesterday, and he's like, I miss you. He's like, I've been listening to Louis C.K. I'm like, you can literally listen to me. And he just laughs. He's like, nah, that's
That's
okay.
kind of narcissistic, but that's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of fucked up.
The episode we did with Bruce with his 3D printed stuff, that one was pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, with Maya, fucking with Maya.
Yep. Mr. Tim. The Mr. Tim episode.
I wasn't here
think
for that
that
one.
was the one where
I
it
wasn't
was
here
you
for
and
that.
you and Benny were talking about a lot of stuff.
No, that one with me and Benny was just me and Benny and Jesus and you.
Yeah.
Kelso was fucking
Oh,
hilarious.
Kelso's one of my favorite ones.
Oh,
yeah, the one we did in
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Fuck, I wish I would have been there for that.
Dude,
Just
we need to get him back on.
yeah, that
dude's
one.
fucking
That one's one of my
hilarious.
favorites. Okay, I have
Didn't we
both
do
of-
Kelso on a fucking video one?
You guys?
Yes.
no, you guys did one.
Yeah, we did that one first. I think we called you while we were doing it, didn't we? Or was that something else?
No,
Which one did we do?
No,
We did.
the one you called me was the one you guys did with Justin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Justin.
Okay.
Yep, and Texas. Which one did we do that we got fucking hammered as fuck that day?
I don't know. I didn't get hammered.
Oh, it was alive. And fucking Tyler, the
Oh,
cheese
every-
scientist,
oh,
was
yeah,
there.
everybody was there.
Ryan Camachi was there. I think Scott even showed up. Like
His homies.
all my homies were there.
But the thing is,
What? We can't call them homies?
does it require quotes or no?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Is it a literal?
I can't say one way or another.
To the West Side Show.
Or your clique. They're part
Whatever.
of your
You can
clique.
call it, you can say whatever. I don't give a shit.
Your posse,
Do you guys have like a
your clan.
nightgowns?
Definitely not a clan. You could say anything but clan. I think.
To the West Side Show.
If you say clan, it has to be spelled with a C.
Mm,
Let's see.
like Clash of Clans.
Yeah. How else would you spell clan? Oh, I wasn't even thinking that. Oh,
Good job.
I was thinking that. I'm
You
sorry.
guys and your fucking buttons.
I hadn't played with them in a while.
Oh, dude, Nate and Aaron.
That
That was a good episode.
Was I here?
You're
for
just
that?
naming off all our guests now.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
looking.
just-
No,
yeah,
I'm
he's
looking
looking
back
at the
through
podcast.
the. I'm looking back through the episodes.
Adam, of course.
Adam
Adam's
Boise.
Adam's-
He was here.
Adam's
he was
a
here
good
yesterday.
dude, man.
He stopped by yesterday with his daughters.
Yeah.
He has two little girls.
Oh,
Holy crap, man.
they're
He
hilarious.
has his hand full.
Oh, they're hilarious. And then at the end, they were gonna hit him in a
They-
special place.
No, and so
They're like fucking.
you know, they're like, "Hey, Dad, come here," and he bends down. He's like, you know, and she tells him, whispering, like, "How can I work here? How can I
yeah,
work here?"
yeah. They were like, when can I work here?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, they were cool.
Did you know he has a twin brother?
Adam Boise has a twin brother?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
No way.
Oh, please stop.
What?
All right.
What?
The,
No.
the Seth episode was good.
Yeah.
Really?
If we had him on in person.
Seth in person would be
Oh,
way
dude.
more
He was
awesome.
pissing
Yeah.
in his fucking bag and we didn't even
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
he was pissing in those
Dude,
bags.
he went through like 4 bags.
Oh, man. Well, he did have a fair amount to drink.
Yeah.
Steve Fist Maya?
Those were
Which
were
one?
good.
Which one?
Steve Fist Maya?
Steve Fitzgerald.
Oh,
Yeah, whatever his actual name
What
is.
happened to him?
Fitzpatrick. It's Fitzpatrick.
Oh, Fitzpatrick, not Gerald.
Is
Who's
still,
Fitzgerald?
Is he still around?
No,
it's
Fitzgerald
Fitzpatrick.
is
Fitzpatrick.
I think so.
Whatever.
Is he still around?
Yeah. He was cool. I liked him.
Is he still around?
Not your business.
Probably.
I don't know.
I assume so.
We're not friends with him.
over.
Maya's
We are.
friend with him.
Oh, we're friends with him.
Well, when was the last time you talked to him?
We're not. I never said we're good
Okay
friends with
then.
him.
Scoot over.
Okay then.
I want to be good friends with him, but then again, I don't like to have to text people and stuff.
We just send memes back and forth.
Yeah. I think the person I text to the most is Leo.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think it's you.
Sending
Josh should
bullshit back and forth.
What?
Huh?
Can you scoot over a little bit? Please, we're off frame, man. Okay, thank you.
Oh shit.
The Jeff Zausch
Dude,
episode
you're just
was
gonna
good.
name them all.
I'm still going. You know what? I'm going down memory lane here. The Jeff Zausch episode was good.
Well, that was
Some of the first ones we did with Big B were fucking hilarious too.
That's true.
You know which one? You know which one came up right now in my head is the one we did with fucking Joe and Josh in Vegas after that shot show.
Joe and Josh.
Yeah, we did them back to back.
I wasn't here.
Not you, Jesus. Skarks was running that one.
The other Jesus.
No, Skarks was running that one
Oh, that's right.
when we did that.
With
That's where Fuck Craig Army came out.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I was talking a lot of shit to Joe, and then he was like, and then he was just like, "Fuck you."
All right, let me answer my wife. The doctor's office.
Josh who?
Swanigan.
Josh Schwarzenegger?
Hello, my name is Joshua Swanigan. We were talking shit about how, like, the way he introduced himself, it sounded like he'd practiced it in the mirror.
Dude, the ones with Tayan have been awesome too.
Tayan's a good dude, man.
Dude, actually, I was listening to the one with EJ the other day. That one was fun too when he came here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that one was fun when he came here. And then the
When
other
he
one
wanted-
we did
that's-
with him.
That's when he wanted to beat you up.
Yeah.
He stuck you in
Oh,
the
he did
bathroom?
beat me up. He threw me in the fucking
He did naughty stuff in the bathroom.
And he thought he was being gentle, and I see my primo come out.
throw me in everything. Yeah. Freaked me- Dude, the one with Johnny Ty was good too. Where
Oh, yeah.
because the story about him getting joining the mob. On
What
accident.
are the odds of getting Johnny
Anytime.
Ty here?
Anytime. Here?
If next time, here, I don't know.
Dude, remember the
Is he
one?
in the country or somewhere else?
He's in
What?
Chicago.
Because he's Asian, he can't live in the U.S.
He's from Chicago, dude.
Fuck, man.
Don't
That's
flip the
super
shit on me.
racist. What do you mean? Don't flip
Don't
this
flip
shit on
this
you?
shit on me.
You just asked if he lived in the U.S.
I didn't know if you
In
lived
this
in a different
he
country.
said.
Which one was the one we did with EJ where he was at the Burger King and he got mad at the lady because she thought he worked there?
That was the one where we were on the phone with him, right?
Yeah.
The first one we did with
No,
him.
that's the one we
we
did
did
the
that one in
video.
my office, I think.
Yeah. Dude, we're
No, I think so because I had a fucking conference in mind.
Oh shit.
Or should I be
dude, he was spot on some things. Like if you go back and listen to that one was when the C word was first kind of starting out, and he nailed some of that stuff.
Man, that Leo and Benny episode is number 5.
Yeah, I'm not.
We've had some.
Oh, here it is. A word with EJ.
We've had some really good
Hey, hold on.
episodes.
Is this off or what? Oh, it's on.
Was that rhetorical?
What's rhetorical?
It's a question that doesn't actually
I know.
need.
I know.
I'm not rhetorical.
Flu is still killing more people than this coronavirus is going. The reason is
Russians. They're the ones that come and invade and
I know it was a beatdown. The last one I went out by myself, and it wasn't difficult because I was alone. That was easy. That was an easy.
Dude, I have to find the part where
Yeah.
he's at the Burger King. That was fucking
pretty
hilarious.
funny.
Well, this last time,
You know the one
remember-
with the one with
or
the one
outdoor
that
person or just a
was the angry jackalope.
Oh, those were cool.
Oh, dude, that's a good one.
Those were
We
cool.
did
was.
2 with him, didn't we?
Yeah,
And
the second one was
did we
fucking
do
great.
3 or 2?
2. We did
It
2.
was just 2? Oh man.
We were planning on
We
doing
did
a
that
third
second one not very long before he passed, right?
Yeah, dude. What I enjoyed about those is that his point of view was like fucking
Oh, he
nuts.
was- he got
But
way
was,
out there.
like respectful, man.
Yep.
I told him my point of view. He said his point of view, and it was just like good. Like he wasn't like a dick about any of it. Yeah.
When I first met him was in one of the Salt Lake City shows, and if you see him, is one thing without talking to him.
Yeah.
But if you talk to him on the phone, you wouldn't think it's the same person.
No.
He was so well spoken, like nice, fucking.
Yeah, because his
polite.
videos, he's like,
Yeah, his videos.
swearing.
You know, he
and
was
just-
fucking wearing a
oh.
pig fucking face there for
Yeah.
the beginning, and
Did you meet
just
him?
a fucking mask, and you know, and then if you see his videos or you see him, but then you talk to him over the phone, you would never think it was the same person.
Yeah, that dude was cool.
I remember him because we had that whole thing that we couldn't go to Antarctica, and we were about to book 2 tickets, but our card got rejected. So
Yeah, but his explanation
Made sense.
made a lot more sense than what he first said. Because when
Yeah.
he first said it was like, oh, fuck, he actually thinks the earth is flat.
Yeah.
And then when he started explaining, like, no, I think we're in a simulation.
That made it,
And
and then it makes sense
then
because
it-
it
yeah.
doesn't. It's
Then it doesn't matter if it's a sphere or not. It's a simulation anyway. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, so there's this theory that we're in a simulation, and then it only for example, from my point of view, it's only rendering this. Everything else
it doesn't have to
exist.
render the rest of the world because
No.
it doesn't matter. You're not looking
Until I
at
get
it
there.
anyway.
Then it renders it. That's-
Same as like open world games.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it only renders those areas.
So, bringing this up, we were,
creepy.
we were out camping for Labor Day weekend, and
Did you see a glitch in the Matrix?
no, hold up, the Starlink, the thing for
Oh,
Elon
they
Musk.
flew by.
So hold up, before that, no.
Let him finish.
Damn it! I'm just kidding. So I look over to my right, and we're in a flat. Like there's mountains.
An apartment?
far. No. We're camping. It's just
No,
desert.
that's in England.
You know when you see like a football game and all the lights are like in a row
Awesome, man.
and it looks like a spotlight. That's what it looked. Looking down to my right side, it looked like I don't know how many 10 spotlights like all together, really close. Like pointing, and then they start coming around, and then they just start spreading out.
How many beers did you drink before this?
But that's not Starlink, is it?
Yeah,
I
because
don't know. I've never
was,
seen that.
Starlink just looks like stars moving.
Yeah, like a whole line, like a straight line.
Same.
But those started to
those
separate.
those were so uniform, so straight.
Oh, that they
that catch
looked-
your eyes.
Oh, okay.
But they were so close to each other. They were so close to each other that you're like, what the fuck? And then they start moving across across space, and then they're spread out. But but like the third or fourth one are really close to each other, and then the rest are spread out.
It could be perspective. Like,
Oh yeah,
Don't
maybe.
know,
Maybe.
but it was a fucking trip.
yeah, you know what? I've never seen it.
Yeah, and it's crazy because
I've
I try
never
to.
seen- but then again,
you
I don't go
try
out
to
there.
record it. You try to record with your phone, and you don't catch it.
Have you guys seen this?
That's
Have you seen this series about the Skinwalker Ranch? Have any of you seen that?
Skinwalker.
I don't know
Yeah.
what a skinwalker is.
no.
There's this place in Utah called the Skinwalker Ranch. It's a ranch. It's like a large, I don't know how many acres, but there's a ton of like weird shit that happens there. Cows get mutilated. People see objects that look like UFOs, like all sorts of weird.
What are
shit.
those fucking things called that they would see in here in Fort Hall supposedly?
I think they call those skinwalkers.
they
I think that
skinwalker?
because I think the Skinwalker Ranch was named after, was named after that phenomena where like supposedly
It's a person walking and then
And they
turn
turn-
into like a big fucking wolf.
it's like a
animal.
Native American. I don't know if it's a
You never heard of
folklore
that?
thing or
They
what it
say
is,
that-
Oh, like Nightwolf from Mortal Kombat.
but I don't know.
That he turns into an
Now
animal.
look up Skinwalker.
Then yes, I think so.
But yeah,
It's
that
like a Native American, like
Oh yeah, so that's probably based off of that same like
what's it called?
Skinwalker, werewolf.
folklore.
Yeah,
yeah,
that-
supposedly Fort Hall people have seen that shit. I don't know. If it's true.
people will see like
Nahuales are the ones in Mexico.
it'll look like
Nahuales?
it'll look like a
Nahuales?
person walking, and then all of a sudden it's an animal,
It turns into a big
or vice
animal.
versa.
Yeah, there's folk tales about that in Mexico too.
Yeah, I think it's fairly common among like Native American cultures to have.
So what's
that
up with that
kinda-
ranch?
So anyway, there's like all sorts of crazy shit that happens there. And I just listened to the Sean Rand show. He had the owner of the Skinwalker Ranch on. I did not realize how much weird shit happens. Like they've done a bunch of random experiments where like they were shooting a flamethrower and the flame was coming out of the flamethrower and wrapping around something. But you can't see anything that's wrapping around. They've seen like all sorts of objects. There's cows that get mutilated, but they're mutilated in like a weird way. It doesn't look like they've-
Chupacabras.
it doesn't look like animals messed them up, and it doesn't look like they've been cut. I don't know much about the mutilation thing,
Damn.
but like it goes way deeper than I knew. And every time they try to like,
They're like a series of this shit.
I
on-
guess so. I don't know. I don't even know what channel it's on.
Have you ever heard of I think it's called Hunting Monsters on Amazon. It's on Amazon Prime, I think. So this is what I've heard about it. So they're not actors, but they go, say, for example, they go hunt Bigfoot or whatever, and they have fights with them and everything. Like it, they make it almost like if they really did find them, but they go different monsters, not just Bigfoot.
Okay.
And from what the guy was explaining, because there's 9 fucking seasons and they're not actors, and they like from what I was hearing, like it's pretty fucking hilarious.
That actually sounds fun.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it.
But yeah, look into it a little bit, Jesus. I think you'd be interested.
I'll have to check it out.
But yeah, something about, so there's some series about the Skinwalker Ranch. There's a show that I used to watch.
That's on the History Channel.
History Channel? Okay, perfect. I'm gonna have to try and check that out. There's another show on the History Channel. This dude, Josh Gates, I think is his name.
44
Expedition
episodes.
Unknown, I think.
God damn.
Yeah, there's
On that ranch?
Yes, sir.
yeah, and so the guy
The
interviewed.
Secrets of the Skinwalker Ranch.
He interviewed the current owner
Damn.
of the Skinwalker Ranch, and up until fairly recently, that dude was not public. It wasn't public who owned it. When he bought it, he had all sorts of like NDAs and all sorts of stuff like, I don't want to be associated with this. I don't want people to know that I bought it. I don't want anything to do with it. And not so much because he was ashamed of it, but because he's like a real estate guy in Utah that he's done some really huge real estate deals, like commercial real estate and shit like that. And he didn't want to be associated with this, but
Maybe that's not what it's called.
the more stuff that's happening, the more things come out, the more he's like, at some point I kind of have to like step in and be like, okay, yeah, like this is real. Like there's some weird shit happening up here. He was talking about how like they can't even dig. Like if they start digging anywhere near this mesa, weird shit happens. He's like, the last time they tried to do it, some guy had like a fucking heart attack. And their cameras will like regularly have weird things happen. Their phones will regularly start to malfunction. Their batteries will die immediately. Like all sorts of weird shit. Anyway, when you get a chance, check it out.
I'll have to check it out.
It's really weird.
I don't think that other one's called Hunting Monsters, but apparently it's on Amazon.
Did you see that? I don't know if it's even related to what you guys are talking about, but
Probably not.
the Ghost Adventures, they did this thing on the Winchester house. Supposedly, like,
Those guys fake a lot of their shit, I think.
you think so?
The ghost hunters, yeah.
Ghost Adventures, not Ghost Hunters.
Same thing.
But the story behind the house was that there's hundreds of staircases in this mansion leading to nowhere. So there's just staircases because apparently all the souls of people killed by the Winchester guns during the war, the wife needed somewhere to like, and they were haunting her, so she would just randomly get these staircases built so they would have nowhere to go. It was so it's trippy, and I mean the house exists. So
Where's that house at?
I don't know. Let me look real quick. But it's a really good. It's not a scary episode, but it's just like an interesting episode, knowing that the wife was getting haunted by all these spirits getting killed by the gun that her husband invented. But yeah, you guys should check that one out. That one's interesting as fuck. But that one's through Ghost Adventures.
Did his explanation sell you on it?
A little bit.
What about you, Jesus?
It's
no,
in
not at all.
San Jose, California.
How about you?
It was fun. It was a good. It was.
You
a
can
good,
even tour it. Well, shit.
You'd be a good narrator, John.
Thank you. I'm just straight to the point. Don't really want to get into too much detail because then I'll ruin it for you. Yeah.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. Just you kind of go at your own risk.
Let's go fucking tour it.
No, I'm good.
You don't want to go to haunted places.
Fuck no. Sure.
There's some around here that are haunted.
My mom always told me don't play around with that shit.
Yeah, I don't play around with that.
When I was a teenager, we used to try to find all the haunted places and go mess around at night.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went downtown one time and he went in the attic and right.
You went to the wrong.
Yeah.
thing.
Where
Maybe.
I scratched my fucking back on a nail.
Baby shoes and old
That
TV.
that was fucking creepy.
Really?
Yeah. There's a spot in this building under St. Anthony.
Oh yeah, you said that the one that they did like that when they abolished liquor, they were doing it.
Why don't you put the camera on you?
Sorry, I was looking at this. When they abolished liquor in around your time,
Around my time? When was it?
1700s, 1800s, late
Dude.
80s, early
John,
70s.
be real. Do you know
When
that
Prohibition was?
Well, Prohibition, 18 something.
No.
was? This fucking guy.
I don't know, but anyways, you said something about
A lot of cities had like speakeasies and
Yeah.
tunnels and like secret places where they would go and drink. That's
Yeah.
like a speakeasy is basically like a place where you
Yeah.
have to know the password to get into
The
it.
old 1600s Al Capone.
Were you guys around in El Capone?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
John.
Yeah. I'm me vendía jale, el güey.
Does John know any history? Do you know any
He
history?
does. It's just cool to be.
I
To
don't.
act like
dumb.
you're
I
fucking
don't
retarded.
know. You can't say that
that.
fucking word.
Sorry, to act like you're a fucking idiot.
You can't say that word
Whoa.
either. That's what's even more mean.
Man, like, Craig is harsh when he says fucking
Yeah.
bad shit.
It hurts, man.
And he
It
says
does.
he didn't call us fucking the WB
I
word.
didn't.
Damn.
I didn't.
Dude, you fucking.
Fucking John.
Oh, sorry. I thought
Oh my god.
I didn't think of it.
What,
that.
you thought you were muted?
No, I thought just whispering it. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Sorry.
The legal term for someone who immigrates from another country is alien. That's literally on
Yo sí
government
te voy a meter unos
forms.
putazos, hijo de puta.
That's literally what it says on government forms. Like, that's the word they use.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. My mother is an alien. It's on the fucking I-9 form.
When have they called you an
Look
alien?
it up. Look up the I-9 form. It literally
Yeah,
says
but you
that.
called me.
Alien what? Why is it Craig?
You said your mom's an alien, but you called me and Jesus aliens, and I also was born here, and my parents. So that's like,
Yeah, well, I forget that because
yeah, that's fucked up.
you think in Spanish. And
I'm here to defend Jesus.
Dude, you know what I
I
noticed?
don't think Jesus needs you to defend
You know
him.
what I noticed?
What did you notice?
That when John talks in English, he thinks in Spanish, but when he talks in Spanish, he thinks in English.
Yeah, as soon as
that.
you said that, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
When he says things that are really weird, now it makes more sense.
Damn,
Yeah.
that is true. I'm fucking gifted. Thank you.
I don't think I would call it that.
I would call it gifted. Fucking
Yeah.
Is that what they call it nowadays?
Yeah, fucking special needs.
Yeah, special gifted.
Oh fuck. I'm sorry. I can speak 2 languages.
Yeah, so can we. It's nothing special.
Fuck.
A lot of people in Europe speak at least 3.
Yeah. 2 is like fucking nothing.
Yeah, 2 is like the minimum in Europe.
Yeah.
Damn. Spanglish. I'm speaking Spanglish.
That doesn't
I
count.
fucking hate Spanglish.
does not
I
count.
hate Spanglish so much. You have no idea how much I hate
You speak Spanglish all the time.
I've
You'll-
never
You'll
spoken
start your
Spanglish.
thought in English and then you'll end it in Spanish.
Yeah, but that's not Spanglish.
What's Spanglish?
Spanglish. I do say a lot of Spanglish words, but they're to me Spanish.
You
But-
can't just classify in Spanish because you wanted to. It's
So what is Spanglish to you?
Spanglish?
Spanglish is when you
Yeah,
mix
how-
the whole thing. But
No.
yeah,
No,
when you're-
Spanglish is when you
you're-
mix.
Estás hablando así, and then de
You
repente
just-
you start
yeah, you
speaking
just
English, and then
switch
you
at
You
will.
do
yeah.
do that.
You do that.
We talk this all the
No,
time. Yes,
not-
we do.
But I fucking hate it.
We talk this all the time, he says.
Yeah, yeah, I fucking hate Spanglish. The only time I use it is when I forget one of the words. But there's certain Spanglish, words.
That's exactly what Spanglish is.
No, but there's Spanglish words that are Spanglish.
Like parquear.
yeah, parquear is a Spanglish
Lonche.
word. Troca is a Spanglish word.
Lonche is a
Lonche is a
Spanglish word.
yeah. Biste.
Bistec.
That is a
Bistec.
real word, isn't it?
It is.
It came from beefsteak.
I know, but it's actually a word.
It's an
Now,
actual.
probably. But that's how, I mean,
Did
that's
it not
kinda,
used to be a word?
No.
Because
Chuleta.
even in Mexico, that's what people call it.
Son chuletas.
They be steak.
No, chuletas son de puerco. No
Chuleta de res.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Or
if
a
it's true.
beefsteak.
Chuleta de puerco. Pero chuleta is the steak part.
as a chop.
Beefsteak. B-I-S-T.
Let me
Is
see.
it E-C?
EC. Yeah.
E-C?
Maybe it is now.
It
but-
is a word.
I don't know. I always just assumed it was an actual word.
It is now, but.
in the 1800s, it wasn't.
Yeah. But I
was
don't
funny.
like
Okay,
I don't
fuck
like
it.
Spanglish.
Pexi.
Whether I do it, maybe I do it, but
I do it a
fucking hate
lot.
Like
Una
Pexi and
Walmart.
Hixa and Sepsi.
So,
Get canceled like fucking what's their names?
Yarita.
Because I don't like Spanglish. It's just the reason I don't like Spanglish is because I wanna speak English really well and I wanna speak Spanish really well, and so Spanglish ruins one or the other.
Yeah. Especially if you're in the habit of doing it all
Yeah.
the time. Then
That's
then
why
it's
I
like
hate
tough.
Spanglish.
Yeah.
Because if I do it, it's because I forgot a word, not because I like Spanglish. Which
Not because you're like switching back and
Yeah.
forth in your thoughts.
yeah,
For me, it takes a long time of like, it takes me probably hours, if not like a day or two, to actually think in Spanish
Yeah.
before I talk.
like I don't shit on people that use Spanglish. That's fine. But
yes, you do.
You
personally, I hate
You
it.
don't
You
do it to
use
their
it.
face, but you do.
No, I'll do it to their face if I'm gonna do it, but like I don't like it because it like pick one.
I get what you're saying.
get good at one. And
It bugs me too sometimes.
yeah, but it bugs me when I do it.
It bugs me selectively. Like sometimes it bugs me, and then sometimes it doesn't. And I acknowledge that.
I do it a lot. I do a Spanglish fucking.
What would the other word be instead of Spanglish? If like English, it would just be English.
Yeah, pretty much.
It would just be English.
English. I don't know.
Perdón, Yaritza.
Yeah, that's why I kind of had to pedal back. Dude, poor. The president came out and defended her.
Really?
Yeah.
Which president?
Leo.
Mexican
The
president.
Mexican president?
Yeah, he's like, they're kids. Leave them alone.
Biden doesn't even know.
Leo, defend Jesus.
He's never even heard of Yaritza.
No, and he shouldn't.
I mean, I don't disagree.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
No, but I'm
Should
sorry.
we cancel them too? Since it's a thing to do.
Canceled.
Done. We won't listen to them anymore.
We haven't canceled anybody, have we?
No, because people make mistakes, man. That's fine. But they fucked up.
They did fuck up.
Yeah. But that was more of their fucking their handlers' fault. So whoever their publicist or whatever, they fucked up more than they did, in my opinion.
Why? Because they didn't like prep them, or
Yeah, they should have been like, dude, don't say fucked up shit. Especially in like,
Yeah.
because
Is it safe to assume
Mexican people are very
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 proud,
proud.
yeah.
Yeah, we're very proud of our stuff, and so
as you should be? Mexico's awesome.
yeah, and so
The food, the culture, all that shit's cool.
and
Here's your
Yeah,
details
no,
back.
What?
yeah, no, and the other thing
Yeah,
too
it is aliens.
we love
Fucker.
so in Mexico, Mexicans love carrilla. So
I've noticed.
so you combine it where somebody fucks with you, and then you can make fun of them. It's perfect storm.
Yeah.
All they should have said after the whole thing, like, no se crean.
Because a lot of them don't actually hate them. A lot of them are just doing it because it's fucking fun.
Yeah.
It's just fun.
Exactly.
They don't actually care one way or
And
another.
just to
They're
follow
just talking
along
Most
with
of
shit.
them don't give a
mean,
fuck. Do you think the majority of Mexican people get offended that easily? No way. They just do it because it's fun. Most of them are doing it because it's fun.
You don't think they're doing it because they're offended?
No.
Like 10%
They're more-
maybe.
th- yeah,
on now.
10%.
No,
You're right.
Come on now.
You're right. More
Come
is
on
the
now.
follow along in the
No.
meme than the shit.
Yeah. Because the memes are fucking hilarious.
Because
They're
when you
fun.
hear somebody talk shit, you sort of have a comeback for that.
I'm sure
Which
there's
is
a
gonna
few
talk
people
more
that
shit
are
on
like
these
really offended, but nah. Most people are
But those people don't even listen to their music.
nah. Most people just do it because it's fun. Like I wasn't offended. I don't give a shit, but I think it's fun.
Traguen
funny.
pollo, traguen pito, lo
Yeah,
que
traguen
pues
lo que
eso no
quieran,
importa. dude.
But the memes are hilarious.
Pitos. No, it's somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I meant. All right,
Don't wink at me.
let's finish this off
Yeah. Let's do.
because I'm tired of talking to John.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for another episode. I'm closing this one out and get a phone. Yeah, thank you.
Jesus, you want to go ahead and
I'm letting him, but he
no,
fucking
just don't. Just
Thank you,
take
Leo,
over.
for joining us again
he
after a
always
month.
he always
Just
shoots himself
take
in the
over.
foot.
Take
But anyway, thank you guys for joining
Thanks,
us.
guys.
Like we said
It's
before,
fun.
make sure to leave us a 5-star review so that we can keep doing this. Go to our websites, get some of our swag, and keep sharing this with your friends so that we can continue to do this, or else we might not. So, thank you.